Today's video is a tutorial slash review on this look. So I hope you enjoy it. The reason it's not a fully e.l.f. tutorial slash look like I promised is because upon using some of the e.l.f. products that I picked up in my haul, they were terrible. I don't want to say terrible, but they weren't very good. That's where the quick review part comes in. I wanted to tell you which products I didn't use and why. The first product that I didn't use was the BB cream. I was really looking forward to trying this, and I had high hopes for it. Got hair on my mouth. Anyways, I had high hopes for it because it would have been really nice to have the sunscreen and a lightweight makeup all in one. And the coverage was really nice. This immediately made me ridiculously shiny and super oily. Like, it feels like it's really greasy, and I think that's probably because of the sunscreen in it. I can't hate on e.l.f. too much because it was super cheap, and you know, sometimes you get what you pay for. So that was a little disappointing. I didn't want to do a tutorial with a bunch of products that I wouldn't use myself. The second product that I didn't use was the under eye conceal and highlighter. First off, the highlighter, I don't really even think you can call this a highlighter. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't do anything. I mean, maybe if you like really packed it on, it would do something for you. The concealer it was really lightweight. It was not the right color. Really, a lightweight concealer isn't bad. I feel like it didn't do anything, and I also feel like it didn't really stay on my face like it was supposed to. So that's why I didn't use these two products. The other product that I used that wasn't an e.l.f. product was the eyebrow kit. In my haul video, I said that I was a little concerned that the powder color was a little too light for my eyebrows, and it was. So I took it back and I planned to exchange it and just get the right color, but they didn't have any that were my color. I didn't think I had that weird of an eyebrow color, but apparently e.l.f. thinks so. In the kits, they came with a gel and a powder, and they had some that the gel was the right color, but I mostly wanted the powder, and they didn't have any that had the correct powder color. So I just returned it and used an equally as cheap one from Wet n Wild. So all the other products that I used in place of the e.l.f. products were definitely comparable to the price of e.l.f. products. I mean, the goal behind this video was to make an affordable look so that for anyone, whether just starting out or anyone, maybe you just don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, I wanted to make it a look that anyone would be able to do. So I also couldn't call this a totally e.l.f. look because not all of the brushes that I used were from e.l.f. I realized that I didn't have like a foundation brush and an eyebrow brush and stuff from e.l.f. and I couldn't find them. They probably have them online. The brushes that I used, I tried to stick with affordable like drugstore brushes. The majority of them I think were e.l.f., but the rest of them were, I think the rest of them were Real Techniques, with the exception of one, and it came in a brush set that I just bought that was also really affordable. It was $30 and it came with a set of 9 brushes, and they are amazing quality. I'll put a link down below to where I got them from. They're on sale right now. I don't know if they're gonna stay on sale or if it's another one of those things that's like on sale all the time, you know. It's a really nice set. I would highly recommend them. Super soft, really good quality. Those are the brushes that I used that were not e.l.f., but for the most part, they were all e.l.f. So yeah, this is a mostly e.l.f. tutorial slash some drugstore, but mostly e.l.f. So, bottom line, it's affordable, and that's what I was going for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos of mine. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys! Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I'm going to prime my face. I'm doing this very first so that the primer has time to soak into my skin while I'm doing the rest of my makeup, so that the foundation doesn't just slide off my face once I put it on. Next, I'm going in with the e.l.f. eye primer stick, and I'm just going to rub that all over my lids and rub it in with my finger. I'm also going to put a little bit of that on my lower lash line. Next, I'm taking the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow Trio in Peach Please and the e.l.f. Eye Defining Brush, and I'm taking the middle shade in that trio and tapping that all over my lids. Then taking the darkest shade in that trio, just using my finger, I'm going to tap that into the outer corner of my eye. Then taking this fluffy blending brush that I got from Juvia's Place, I'm just going to blend that all together so that it's nice and smooth and there are no harsh edges. Then using this light brown matte shade from my Wet n Wild eyebrow kit, using the same fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to put that into my crease lightly as a transition shade. This will help separate all those shimmer shadows and blend everything together really smoothly. You can use any light brown matte shade, this was just all that I had. Then using my NYX matte liquid liner, I'm going to line my eyes and do a really small wing. And I went way out of frame for this, so I just had to cut it out. Sorry about that. Then using my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes eyelash color and the e.l.f. 3-in-1 mascara, I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara on. This eyelash curler is the only thing that's not a drugstore product in this video. There are tons of drugstore eyelash curlers that are out there. e.l.f. even has one. I just didn't have one, so I used the one that I already had. And I got it all over my eye as usual. If you're like me and you tend to get mascara all over your eye and sometimes your face when you're putting it on, you can use this trick. Just let it dry for about a minute or so and then go back in with a Q-tip and lightly brush it off with the Q-tip. It'll come off perfectly and not mess up your eye makeup at all. Next, I forgot to show it, but I'm taking the e.l.f. Everyday Lash Collection and using the smaller lashes in the set, and I'm just going to apply those. I don't like the glue that e.l.f. includes with their lashes. I don't feel like it really works, so instead I used the Duo Lash Glue in Clear. This part is totally optional. If you prefer not to wear false lashes, you definitely don't have to, and it will still look just as nice. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques buffing brush and my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation in the shade 110, and I'm just going to buff that in all over my face using circular motions. Now I'm taking my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in the color Fair, and I'm just going to apply that kind of in a triangle shape under my eyes. Then using the same buffing brush, using a tapping motion, I'm going to blend that concealer in. Then after tapping that concealer in really well, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush and I'm going to blend that in using circular motions again to just get that nice and smooth and blended in. Then I'm going to go back in with that concealer to any spots that need a little bit of extra coverage and put a little bit more on. I'm just tapping it in with my finger a little bit and then using the same concealer brush to blend it out. Then using the e.l.f. High Definition Powder and my Real Techniques Contour Brush, I'm going to dip the brush into the powder and then just tap that into my skin, anywhere that needs a little bit of help staying matte throughout the day. So mostly my T-zone and then any spots that I added concealer to. And now it's time for blush, so I'm going in with my e.l.f. blush in the color Mellow Mauve, and I'm using the e.l.f. angled blush brush to apply that. I just lightly dip the brush into the blush and tap it onto my cheekbones and then blend it out so it's smooth. Then going in with the e.l.f. Warm Bronzer and the same angled blush brush, I'm going to do a very subtle contour I'm just applying that to the hollows of my cheeks, right under my cheekbone, to add a slight shadow and a nice warm glow to my face. Then taking this e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. It's actually not a blush at all, it's really a nice highlight. I'm going to use that same contour brush and dip it into this highlight and apply that to the tops of my cheeks to add a nice glow. Then using this spoolie that I got from Crown Brushes, I'm going to comb out my brows. Then going back in with my Wet n Wild Brow Kit in the color Ash Brown, I'm taking that light brown shade and an angled eyeliner brush from BH Cosmetics that I've had forever, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. I don't do anything special, just fill in the blank spots. Moving on to lips, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Matte Lip Colors in the colors Tea Rose and Rich Red. First I'm taking Tea Rose and putting that on. Then I'm going in with Rich Red and just putting that over the top of it. It just makes this really pretty pink color. After that, I went back into the eyeshadow trio and put the darker color on my lower lash line and the lightest shade on my brow bone and my inner corner as a highlight, but I don't know what happened to the clips. So here is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone!